Hello, welcome to Burning Waters of the Moon Tarot. My name is Desiree, and this video I am doing a reading for Cancer. I'm using the Fantome Tarot by Mucci here, and also this Guiding Light Tarot by Victoria Iva. So I actually have both of these tarot decks. I have them on my personal channel. I do flip throughs through there, and just I was initially starting my tarot reading on that channel, and then I just decided that I needed to separate it because I wanted to do flip throughs and there's other things I want to post, and I think it was best for me to just kind of keep a theme going with my tarot reading channel. So that way people who are not interested in tarot flip throughs can just get their readings, and then people who are interested in tarot flip throughs can visit my other channel and whatever other stuff I decide to post there. Okay, so all right, Cancer, let's see what we have for you. Now, if this reading doesn't quite fit the bill, I urge you to try some of your other placements. I actually made a playlist for, it's called Astrology, and so it has different videos in there about pulling your birth chart, what the planets mean, what the houses mean. And it's just sort of some informative stuff, just in case you don't quite know what all this means. There's also a little video in there about Sidereal Astrology. I just came across Sidereal Astrology probably about 2 or 3 years ago, and I had no idea that existed. So go ahead and check out that playlist. Okay, Cancer, let's see what we have for you today. The Tower, 4 of Swords, Queen of Pentacles. Interesting. Okay, Taurus had 4 of Swords in reverse in this position as well. So, and I want to say Virgo had the Tower card, if I'm not mistaken. Wow, very interesting. Sometimes I would say that it's because I didn't shuffle right, but I shuffle a lot, and I do the card flipping. Like, this actually turns the cards in a different orientation, and then, my shuffling gets it in there. So this is just meant to come out, and definitely meant to come out. Okay, so the Tower card, this is our major arcana card, and this card is about getting rid of things that no longer serve us, things that we don't need, getting rid of people in our lives, bad habits, situations. It's about cleaning house. 4 of Swords, RWS, it's a card of rest. In relation to the sword suit, it's a resting of the mind. Queen of Pentacles, this card, I kind of put it in there with the Empress. But she is a woman who's very nurturing. She's very family oriented. She loves nature. So with her being in reverse, I'm feeling that there's an upset in your physical, and I feel that you're not really taking a lot of action in it, right? I feel like there's been a major change, and but I'm seeing that perhaps you're not rebuilding. Maybe that's what it is. You're just sort of in this rest period. Perhaps you're resting from this Tower moment that you had. But I do see that your physical situation is sort of, it's taking a toll on that. This rest period, I think, might just be a little too long for you, Cancer. And I can understand that, Cancer, because your sign, you know, you want to be loved, you want to be nurtured, you want to feel safe, you want to be at home. And with this being turned upside down, something happened, and it's not a very pleasant place for people, and least of all Cancer. And Cancer just wants to retreat in the shell and just not be bothered. And perhaps that's where you are right here in this Four of Swords. You're just in your shell. Thus you are ignoring some of your physicality. You're ignoring some things that are going on in your life. Perhaps you're ignoring a relationship. So we're going to see what that is, Cancer. We're going to see why. And we're going to see how we can fix it. Okay? All right. So the Tower. Page of Swords in reverse. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Eight of Swords in reverse. Okay, so this is the third reading in a row that we have had the same card in the same orientation in both rows. Okay, last reading, it was Taurus. What was it? I think it was, I can't remember. And then in another reading, I think it was Virgo. I think Virgo had the 10 of Wands in reverse in both rows. So this is very interesting to me, perhaps to you too. Okay, so let me get a read on this. So Page of Swords in reverse, Queen of Pentacles in reverse, Eight of Swords in reverse. Okay, so this Eight of Swords, generally in the RWS realm, Eight of Swords is about being in your own prison, not being fully aware of the power that you have. However, since this card is not illustrated, I tend to go more with numerology. And when I think of the Eight of Swords, it's about that initial 4 that was built. You know, you have that square, right? And that's very solid foundation. The 5 comes in and messes it all up, right? And then we start our rebuilding period. We go to 6, which is our regrouping. We're balancing everything out. 7 is that perseverance, sometimes related to faith, you know, knowing that this is going to get better and working at it. And then the 8 is rebuilding that square, but being 2 times as strong. And I'm seeing here in relation to the Tower that you're not doing that rebuilding here. You're kind of stuck in this Tower moment. Queen of Pentacles here and Queen of Pentacles here. We are, look at this Queen. I just have to show you this Queen. Let's see, are we getting a good, I hope you guys can see this, but this is just, to me, it's just amazing. It's so ethereal, yet it's corporeal. Oh, why can't I say that word right? You know, you see this muscular, this tonage here, and I love this card. And here, this page actually looks like a king. So where was I with this Queen? So you're kind of ignoring the duties of the Queen of Pentacles, okay? A Page of Swords, this is he's sort of our novice. He's immature, you know, he's immature in his thinking. So I don't think you quite have a plan in how you're going to start rebuilding here. I think you're still stuck in this Four of Swords mode. And your Queen of Pentacles too, she's also about beautification. She's about making things homey, right? And Cancer, you're all about the home. So I'm just kind of confused as to why you're not wanting to put things back together. I know it's tough. I know it's hard, and it sucks when things get all thrown up in the air, and then you've got to put the pieces together again. You know, it's so sad. I just got the image of 52 card pickup where, you know, somebody just like throws all the cards onto the floor, and then they're all in the wrong direction. Some are face up, some are face down, and then you've got to pick up all 52 cards and reorient them, and I mean, get the little hairs and all the crumbs out of them. So yes, it's painstaking, it's frustrating, but you can't live there. You cannot stay in this moment, Cancer. You've got to get out and start moving forward, or as a crab would, you know, zigzag motion. But you know, still moving forward, whether you go straight line or zigzag. You know, you're going somewhere forward movement. Okay, let's get this read on the Four of Swords, Five of Cups, the Sun, King of Wands. Okay, yes, you're sad. There's lots of emotional turmoil. However, I do see that you're aware of this. I see the Sun is a major arcana card. He is about happiness, illumination. He shines the light on things that maybe we can't really see. He helps us grow. And then the King of Wands is a man of action. I don't want to say man, but he is he's that yang type movement, or is it yin? I think he's yin. No. I'm thinking about that male, masculine, and I can't think if it's yin or yang, but I think it's yin. So he's that masculine yin where he's active, he's ready to take on things, you know, he's ready to get in there, bang, 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 and get out, right? And I see that you're going to come out of this for sure, but I think you're just kind of stuck here in this emotional turmoil. And I think what this Tower moment is doing for you is shining a light on this sadness, right? The Tower, I believe, happened because of this sadness here, and you're dwelling on the sadness, right? You're not wanting to move forward. So what the Sun is doing here, it's shining a light on why this happened, and you need to take the information that you're gaining from this Sun and move it forward with this King of Wands. Okay, so you're gonna have to formulate a plan. You're gonna have to get out of this rest. You have to. Let's see what the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Let's get some more info on her. The Moon, Four of Swords, here we are again, and then the Page of Wands. Okay, so this is interesting. I would have liked it better if the King of Wands was over here, because the Page of Wands, this guy's a little bit of inexperience. However, I want to say that with your Queen of Pentacles energy being blocked here, you're going to have to use the illumination of the Moon to go deep inside and figure out why this energy is blocked for you so much. Okay, like I said, she is a card of home. She's the mothering card, and that's who you are, Cancer. That is what Cancer is. They are the mother. They want to protect, they want to serve, and at the same time they want to be protected and they want to be served. So that kind of goes against what your essence is. And I do understand that this Tower may have, well, it did, it bruised you a little bit, and but you need to illuminate that dark spot, that darkness within yourself, and you don't need this bright sun. You need the softness of the Moon here to illuminate that and understand why you were knocked down so hard. Okay, and then I think you'll understand why you're taking this rest here. Once you figure out why you were knocked down so hard, this is a bit of shadow work. Okay, when the Moon comes up, I do feel like it's usually some shadow work that's happening. And I think that, I think little by little, you're going to feel comfortable moving out and moving out into the world and getting back to your normal self, this Page of Wands. So though he's inexperienced, he still has that curiosity and that drive, that he still wants to move forward. You know, he's gathering that the resources that he needs to move forward. So I think the operative word here is a little bit of slow movement for you, Cancer. Do that little bit of shadow work. Find out what you needed to learn here from your Tower moment. Find out why it knocked you down so hard. Okay, and that's just a little bit of introspection and work you're going to have to do on your own. If you have some tarot cards, you can start reading things for yourself. And I do find that tarot can be very helpful because you have 78 cards. And if you read reversals, then you have 156 cards that can frame things in a different way for you. It can help you. It can help you sort of brainstorm and look at it in a way that you would not normally look at it like that, right? So so if you have some tarot cards, try that. You can try some meditations. I like working with the moon, going outside on a full moon, and just sitting out there in the quiet. You can also go out into nature and just be with yourself. Do some introspection, do some meditation, listen to soft music, listen to binaural beats. There's so many, there's lots of things. We just got to find out what works for us. I like going on bike rides as well. Yoga, I practice an intense form of yoga, Ashtanga, so I don't really get to go inside my head. I'm more concerned about holding the pose. And but yoga, there are types of yoga that can be very introspective. It can help you go into yourself. So so yes, Cancer, try some of those, and I hope this helped. If you're still here, go ahead and hit the thumbs up button if you liked my video. Subscribe if you'd like to see more, and leave me a comment if you feel called to do so. If not, I hope to see you next video, and you have a great day.